So Sanya says that I have had two miscarriages, one at 6 weeks and the other at 4 weeks. Doctor says it's a chemical pregnancy. Tests say I have antibody cardiolipin. Would I be able to conceive naturally? Doctor has suggested IUI.
Okay, so anti-lipin cardiolipin antibody is basically, it's going to cause recurrent miscarriages. So that is why you've had two miscarriages. But the good thing is that you have detected it. A lot of people, it will go undiagnosed and they will end up with miscarriages after miscarriages, 4 5 miscarriages. So here at least you have started the procedure of ending this miscarriage trail. Now it's not going to happen again because now we know the reason, right? So what we can do is you can try to conceive. IUI is not the only option, I would say. You can go for natural conception, but you need to be on folic acid supplements from the beginning of your pregnancy. You will have to be on Ecosprin, which is a blood thinner, and also on low molecular weight heparin. Now what these are going to do is, basically what happens if you have this antibody, it's going to cause blood clots, right? In your body they can cause blood clots. And where are these blood clots lodging? They are lodging on the way from you to the baby, like from in the placental vessels. These blood clots are lodging. That is why the baby is not able to get oxygen, and by 6 weeks, by 8 weeks, the baby is, not able to thrive anymore. The baby is coming out after that. So that is the reason why this miscarriage is happening. So now we know the reason. So what we can do now, we'll prevent the blood clots from being formed. So how we do that? We use blood thinners, we use low molecular weight heparins, which will thin out the blood. So if they're thinning out the blood clots are not forming, and there is good blood supply between you and the baby. So all your blood, the oxygen, the nutrients are going into the baby, and the miscarriage is not happening. Along with that, we'll give you progesterone supports. As I told you, progesterone will hold the pregnancy. It will help it go till term. So we'll give you progesterone supports along with that. So you have the blood thinners, the low molecular weight heparin support, plus you have the progesterone support. So the blood supply is intact, plus the pregnancy is being held very, very firmly to your uterus. So all these things, if you are taking care now, and along with that folic acid, you will definitely take your baby to term, right? IUI can be one of the options, but with recurrent miscarriage, natural pregnancy also has very good results. So you don't necessarily need to go for IUI right away, given that every other factor is fine for you, your husband's sperm count, all your investigations. So you can send in all the investigations, we can analyze whether you need IUI right now, or you can go in for one more natural pregnancy, with all these precautions that I just mentioned. All these precautions are very, very necessary. We'll analyze the reports and we'll see if you really need to go for IUI right away, or you can go for one more cycle of natural pregnancy. But you will definitely be able to conceive, because you've caught the culprit at the right time, and we're going to treat it, we're going to manage it, and we're going to prevent any more further miscarriages.